Okay then. After many tests of checking the volume and getting a better screen capture and whatnot. Okay, so yeah, we're starting Pokemon Phoenix Rising. I've heard that this game has been in production for 9 years, and I've actually seen like on YouTube videos. I don't even remember the YouTuber that does top tens or top five, Pokemon ROM hacks and whatnot. And he recommended this game. Well, not really like recommended in the sense that it's out. Like it was way before it came out. I think it came out this year, like a couple months back. I don't remember the name of the person who produced this game. So I mean, they have credits here, so that's good. Whoever Gavin Marshall is, you could thank him and his team for making such a wonderful and beautiful and ambitious game. I've heard, a lot of things about this game, before this first episode came out. I hope I'm not mixing it up with another game, but, there's going to be branching paths. I don't know about branching paths, but more like multiple endings and stuff like that. I'm not sure if we'll see a glimpse of that in this first episode. And I'm not sure if, the first episode equals, the first badge. Because for like the case of Pokemon Reborn and Pokemon Rejuvenation, each episode always have a badge in it. So, you know that you can progress in your journey to become the greatest that no one has ever was. That no one, I don't know, how to go again. Indigo League, Gen 1. Haven't listened to the theme song in a long time. So yeah, basically that's the credits of all the people. Well, a lot of the people as much as it was shown there. And I guess I have an update thing. So I guess if a new version came out, we could upgrade it from there instead of downloading another game. I'm not too sure. We'll see when the next version comes out. So yeah, let's change text speed. Backup interval, I'm guessing this is like an autosave. I'm actually going to disable that. Thanks to Pokemon Rejuvenation. I don't think autosave in the Pokemon game is good, especially when we do manually save in order to get certain things, and if you autosave after that and when you don't really want a certain thing, then you're stuck with it. Temperature units, so they have Celsius and Fahrenheit. I will note that Celsius is spelled wrong. It's supposed to be CELSIUS instead of a CIUS. So I'm putting in Fahrenheit because I'm American, and I'm not used to Celsius, except I know that 0 is freezing point. So yeah, let me stop my rambling and just hop into the game. Okay, so the game also has multiple save files, which is pretty awesome. Pokemon Insurgents did this, and Rejuvenation Reborn had their own system of having multiple save files, but it's not like kind of set like this. Nuzlocke mode is not available for this version, so you can also do a Nuzlocke mode like probably later on. Alright, so let's just hop into the new game. Fan-made Pokemon creation, created by people who just love Pokemon. So please, GameFreak, do not attack this game like you did to Uranium. Ooh. Good morning. I have some last-minute documents I need you to complete for Trinita University. Oh my gosh, even her mouth is moving. She looks pretty. Like, I think we need more female professors. I'm still used as a mouthpiece for the school since I completed my studies there all those years ago. First, I need you to create an avatar. Just create one that best expresses your personal style. Well, I guess my personal style is that I'm a girl. I'm not sure if that's really a style than like a fact of life, but okay. Next, I need you to input your name here. Alright, so I guess her canon name is Aria, but I'm changing it to Meridia because that is my character name. That's my usual character name. Okay. Thank you for indulging me, Meridia. I bet you're looking forward to your adventure. Be sure to stop by my lab before you skip town. I have something you'll want to see. Ciao! Ooh. Gen 4 sprites? I mean, well, in terms of the environment, Gen 4 and Gen 5 like have sort of like the same style of tiles and stuff like that. But the sprites seem the fact that I'm seeing arms and limbs show that, you know, it's probably Gen 5 sprites, probably scaled down a little bit. I've always wanted, I really like to use, you know, Gen 5's like trainer and human sprites, since they're more expressive and stuff like that. I'm kind of disappointed that GameFreak hasn't continued using the Gen 5 sprites, since they only use it for, you know, Gen 5. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of potential in that, and the fact they only did it for one generation is kind of disappointing. Have I ever told you why I lived in Hawthorne Woods, Meridia? Most assume, I think, that I longed for a natural setting, to be one with nature. Certainly the Pokemon here are kind, and the flora is magnificent, yes? I even admit my cooking has greatly improved since I began my hermitage. But I would not live away from society for a pretty view. That would be silly. No, I live here because I find it pure. Out here, I am able to reflect on my life and think more clearly than I ever have. When I was your age, finding a thinking place was very simple. A quiet place. That's not so true anymore, yes? Now the world is very, very complicated. This is good to keep in mind. Find a quiet spot to call your own. Think there. Allow yourself the time to think on your life, your circumstances. For you see, Meridia, it is when one thinks that one realizes. Not all is right with the world. Oh, what a windbag I am. Come, let us have our tea before you depart. Bye, Gandalf. Yo, like seriously, like I don't even know. I haven't even watched Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. Do a quest, but I know he looks very Gandalf-like. Press X to open your menu. Okay. Because you know, confirming things is like the C key on your keyboard. So X would have to bring up your menu. Ooh, we have $8,000 already. Seems like difficulty is a part of this game. Maybe later on. Like later on we could change difficulty and whatnot. Well, I don't know what normal difficulty even means for a game like this. Like would it compare to Reborn or Rejuvenation, or if it's like normal, like the main game, the main Pokemon game. So got some berries and stuff like that. And oh my gosh, our walking speed is so slow. Press Z to use your Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Because you know, I actually did like a test to like play with the game a bit, but I didn't even process that part of the tutorial. So yeah, we can run. Oh, that'll make it so much easier. They said what, shift to toggle? I don't know. Come, I have a lovely tin of biscuits for you to try. Wait, let me experiment. Okay, yeah, it is shift. Oh, this is so much better. You can find some pretty sweet stuff lying on the ground sometimes. Potions, Pokeballs, even TMs. Oh, do you not know what a TM is? You got some learning to do. I know what a TM is, jeez. I played Pokemon before. Okay, so we know that quest will be a thing in this game. Meridia, I'm so glad you decided to come over one last time. It warms an old man's heart, truly. And on such a momentous day, I'll take you to University, and you're receiving your first Pokemon, yes? I'll turn on the kettle, Meridia. Are you nervous about the events to come? know, Professor Lotus met with me before her own journey to your school. Trinity University surely snaps up the best talents of the Hawthorne region. The both of you, the prize of our little nocturne town. Although it's a different situation, what with your father-in-law. I'm sure you're excited to see him after so many years apart. And your mother is doing well? Sad to see you go? How perplexing. She's always been hard on your mother, never fazed by a thing. But to have her only child about to depart from her home must be trying. Why, when my own children took their leave from me, I have some bad news, Maria. I think, perhaps, there is a possibility I'm out of tea. Oh, I'm embarrassed. I'm going dotty. Didn't even check my own stores. You know what? I imagine your mother has tea. Your father was a tea fanatic. Although I feel terrible asking this, could you run home and check with her? Without fail, a good cup of tea will calm your anxiety before this journey. You'll run over there, yes? You will? Wonderful. I'll be here waiting for your return. Okay, you can run indoors too. Let's just check over here. Okay, so this is trainer tips. You can arrange your items in your bag by holding on the Z button while using the directional keys. Okay. This is ledge dude, probably. I mean, whenever you see a person standing by ledges, they always going to be talking about ledges. Should have taken your chance, and now she ran away because of you. Professor Lotus's house. Hey there, Meridia. Are you looking for Professor Lotus? I haven't seen her since this morning. Have you checked her lab? If not there, she was probably called away. Why don't you ask Tim where she is? The soothsayer might know too. Okay. I kind of like that there's actually like differing dialogues for all these miscellaneous stuff. Hello, Meridia. So nice to see you. I remember when you were yay high. Most everyone in Nocturne Town is getting on in age. Not much is different here from when I was a young girl. Oh jeez, it must be pretty boring. Like this town's the Florida of this region. I used to live in Saltempo City, which is a really exciting place to live. After a while though, I couldn't take the urban life anymore, so I came here. There are a lot of old people here. It's quiet, really quiet. I mean, we chose this place out of any other place, like it's nowhere as quiet as this place, like really? My husband often takes walks around town. I suppose it could be relaxing, but nothing has ever changed here. We are so lucky to have a Pokemon professor like Professor Lotus. In some ways, she has really put Nocturne Town on the map. Her intellect is incredible. She might be the smartest person in the region. Well, I mean, that's kind of a stretch. Oh, Meridia, you're home early. Have you finished already? Oh, so I'm guessing this is my mom. Normally the soothsayer can talk me into the ground, the sweet old man. He doesn't have tea? He didn't check before he invited you over? For tea? Well, regardless, he needs tea bags. I'm not sure if we have any ourselves. He really needs to be more responsible, living all alone out there. You both know it's not the first time that something has happened like this. Perhaps he could grow his own tea, surrounded by all that forest. Not that I don't sympathize with his choice. It's beautiful in those woods. Well, look at that, tea bags. Not much, but it should be fine for your purposes. You know, I had this crazy thought that your father took all his tea with him. Maybe not so crazy. If you remember, he did cart away that broken radio. You think he still has it? Neither of us has ever seen his place there. I'm sure you'll see the evidence of his tea addiction at the bachelor pad. And you'll have to tell me if he does. He was always terrible about that. Here, let me put these in your bag for you. You'll lose them otherwise. Oh, a snow run bag. Oh, that's so cute. There you are, in the key items pouch. Open the menu and you'll see it there. Now don't spend too much time on this tea business. You cannot be late. Professor Lotus is always so busy, and she's doing you and your father a favor. If you dally, you'll end up with one of my hand-me-down Pokemon as your first. I mean, depends on how good they are. In fact, if you're being considerate, you should stop by the lab and check in. Have fun with the soothsayer, honey, but don't spend too much time there. Alright. Ooh, a potion. Oh, it's good to return to your room. You know, it was actually kind of weird that we didn't even start in our own house, just in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, okay. So let's go to the lab. Hello there. You see this map here? It's used for something called fast travel. I'm not sure how it works, but if you interact with it and choose where you want to go, you'll be taken there in an instant. You can only fast travel to areas you've been already, however. Me, I prefer to walk. Okay, so it kind of sounds like something that would replace the fly mechanic. Oh, it's a fast travel around the map. So I'm guessing this kind of reminds me of like, oh, this is Salt Temple City. This really reminds me of, Final Fantasy 12, where, you know, you teleport between orange crystals, but you need an actual teleportation crystal, in order to teleport and stuff like that. So, okay. Okay. Kind of like the map. Who's this? Meridia. Hey. You're here early. Professor Lotus said you would be here way later than this. You remember me, right? I'm Tim. We've met, like, twice. No, it's no big deal. Welcome. You're here for your first Pokemon, right? That's so exciting. We've been getting them ready forever. Should we wait for Professor Lotus? She said she wanted to be here for this, but I haven't heard from her since. Some kind of errand took her out to Tranquillo Town earlier today. Fieldwork has never been my scene, so Lotus left me here to babysit. It's so funny that Lotus does that stuff all the time. She's a hero, sort of. Well, we actually know her in person, you know? We get to see the real her. Yeah. I'm stalling. Really? I just don't know when she's getting back. You're not that early. Maybe she's the late one. As if. I bet you're dying to see them, huh? The Pokemon. They're super cute. Well, maybe I can let you look at them. Before she gets back here. A sneak peek. That would be okay, right? I'm not usurping protocol. Yeah, it'll be fine. Come on, let's go take a look. Okay. So we have a Petalil. And I see a Growlithe in the corner. So this is Petalil, the bulb Pokemon. Cute, right? Real pretty, a grass type. They're a female-only species, and they love soil that's rich in nutrients. If you eat their leaves, you'll get a little energy boost. Of course, I've never tried one. Okay, moving on. And a Staryu for the water type. Okay. The choices are kind of bland, to be perfectly honest. This is Growlithe, the puppy Pokemon. Don't you love that hair? That shaggy mane? They're a fire type. Growlithe are domesticated Pokemon, and they really get attached to you. Apparently they can smell your emotions. Weird, right? Super noses. Okay, last one. You excited? This is Staryu, my personal favorite. Aren't they cool? I love water types. They're the star-shaped Pokemon because they're superstars. Plus, they're able to physically regrow their limbs, which is, like, insane. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. Now you really want one, huh? Look, why don't you just go ahead and pick one? The professor was gonna give you one eventually, right? I can tell her later. I know how exciting it is to own your first Pokemon. I'll be waiting at the front of the lab, so let me know when you've decided. Good luck, no pressure. You know, now that I think of it, you know, because I was thinking, like, you know, we have 2 Pokemon with from Kanto, and then 1 from Unova. So it's kind of weird because if it was me, like, I would do like 1 Pokemon, like each Pokemon from different regions, instead of like 2 coming from the same region. But now I think of it, I think these are all Pokemon that evolve with evolutionary stones and are 2-stage Pokemon. So like, ooh. So yeah, Petalil, I think, has like a Sunstone or a Leaf Stone, I don't know, and evolves to Lilligant. Growlithe has a Firestone and evolves into Arcanine. And Staryu with the Water Stone evolve into Starmie. But yeah, I'm getting Staryu because why not? Yeah, whatever. I mean, I feel like it's the best out of all 3 of them. Because at least Staryu has some, you know, diversity in its moveset, so, and it's fast, so, you know, that's always good. It's always good to have high speed. No. Asteria. Toggle Pokemon following you by pressing Control. If you ever wish to put your Pokemon back in its Pokeball, you can use Control. Okay. Oh, this is so beautiful. Look, I'm getting a little teary-eyed. You're gonna love Trinidad University, my alma mater. Especially now that you have a lifelong friend to help you through it. And now, we wait for Professor Lotus to get back from her trip. She still has some things to give you. Advice or gadgets or something. I don't think I can let you go exactly without having seen her first. Oh, this is a good lesson. So, Tranquilo Town is east of here. You would take Route 1 to get there. It connects Tranquilo to Nocturne. Route 1 is short, and Tranquilo Town is really tiny, smaller than Nocturne. So Professor Lotus won't be long. We just have to wait. Let's see how terrible this Pokemon is. It's quiet. Oh my god. No, its speed. Okay, whatever. It's quiet. I mean, I'll do it then. Met at level 5 on January 1st, 1970. That's kind of wrong. Unless, this game takes place in 1970. I don't know. Natural Cure, which is good. As opposed to, like, Illuminate. I think that's its other ability. So, oh man, it's quiet. Oh well, I'll just deal with it. Whatever Pokemon I get, I'll deal with. Oh. I can't just take the other Pokemon. Hey, are you leaving? I thought you're gonna help me explain the situation to Lotus, right? Thank you for waiting with me. I really appreciate the support. Professor Lotus is so talented, but she's also a little scary, right? Maybe you don't think that since you've known her for so long. Sorry. You know that I really respect her, right? I wasn't like trash talking her. I swear. She's an incredible scientist, researcher, but her standards are crazy, This is really awkward. You can go. No hard feelings. I'll explain to Lotus. I'll see you later though, and this was really great, yeah? Yeah, have fun. Alright. That guy was so awkward, gosh. Oh, wrong way. Oh, Meridia, you've returned. I'm glad. Did you hear very much of that when you entered the room? No, I didn't hear anything. I know you have witnessed me experience the visions before, yes? Visions, what? The premonition which passed was very powerful. I feel sapped of energy, glimpses of death, darkness, rabid flames engulfing Nocturne Town. Such an ill-omened vision is rare, but one cannot succumb to hysteria. To fixate on the end of the world, it will make it impossible to fully live one's life. Let us drink. Tea is a fine remedy for such stresses. To you, Meridia, and your future travels. May you find success everlasting. Well, that kind of... I don't want to say it came out left field, but that was... But it seems like, my character knows about these visions. Which kind of feel natural, like the way he talked about it. This was very nice, Meridia. Thank you. I feel completely refreshed. And be sure to thank your mother for me again. It was good tea, yes? Now, a final piece of advice. Should you ever question your path, please return here. I shall put on a kettle and perhaps a vision will grace me. But surely, together, we can help you to ascertain your next step. Keep up with your studies, train your Pokemon well, and I'm sure I'll see you soon. Oh, is it nighttime? Oh, okay. So, like I said, I did like a little test, and I actually did it last night. So I thought the in-game clock changed with, the real world clock, but it doesn't seem to be the case. It doesn't seem to be the case. What did I just say? So I guess the game runs on its own time instead of relying on real world time. So that's pretty cool. I don't think any Pokemon game has ever done that. I always rely on real world time. So okay, so I mean, I'll just stop the part here, and next episode we'll head over to Tranquilo Town. I'm guessing that's what we have to do, and just find the professor ourselves. So yeah, bye.